Hello. Thank you very much for tuning in. Have you subscribed yet? Please subscribe down below. Like, comment, do as you please. So, I'll be doing a star sign reading right now. Now, just shuffle the cards now and draw the card. Okay, so spirit guides and ancestors, what messages do you have for the specific star sign or star signs? Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit guides and ancestors. So let's see. Ooh, Libra and Aquarius. Okay. So, what messages do you have for Libra and Aquarius, Spirit guides and ancestors? So, basically leaving people out in the cold now and just doing you and following your wish fulfillment. Okay. Thank you, Spirit guides and ancestors. What messages do you have for Libra and Aquarius? Oh, there are people who are being left out in the cold, and there's a transformation or death coming up. Literally, transformation or death coming up, because there are people who are being left out in the cold. Okay, Spirit guides and ancestors, thank you very much. What messages do you have for Libra and Aquarius? Libra and Aquarius. The Five of Pentacles actually came out twice, so there are people actually being left out in the cold. The awareness. So they are affecting your spirituality, your awakening, and your journey, giving you false hope while they leave you out in the cold without actually explaining anything, because they acting like there will be hope, but they literally giving you false hope. But you no more building up a wall. You're just choosing to let it be. I'm hearing you're just choosing to let it be. Okay. Literally, you're just choosing to let it be, and you basically stop focusing on this whole situation of people actually leaving you out in the cold when it comes to them, and actually celebrating and actually being joyful. So they weren't, you were not involved. You are not involved. You're always left out in the cold. Yep. And these same people are actually keeping you unbalanced. I'm hearing, okay. And imbalance. Ooh, there's a tower moment that's actually happening. Ooh. Also, that's also another thing about the tower. The tower card is like, there's no way you can actually control this situation. The universe is actually the one that's basically creating this tower moment, because a lot of things have been happening for a very, very, very long time, to a point where the universe is just on some, nope, I just need to basically take charge and just create a tower moment. Yeah, because you're always being left out in the cold, not being involved in a lot of things. Okay, thank you, Spirit guides and ancestors. What messages do you have for Libra and Aquarius? So basically, there's a transformation that's happening. Please take the message as it resonates. So there's a death, literally, that's actually happening. And there's a transformation that's happening, because that's also another thing about a death. As it happens, there's obviously a transformation, because you need to basically accept what had just happened. So yeah, there's literally a tower moment that's happening, and this is just the universe taking charge, because a lot of things have been happening for a very long time. So yeah, the universe is taking charge now. Okay, so thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. What other messages do you have for Libra and Aquarius? Thank you, spirit guides and ancestors. Okay, thank you. Yep. Yep. So, the universe is actually taking charge, because there has never been proper communication when it comes to this whole situation. So, hence the tower moment. Because another thing about the tower moment is that it's not an entity that actually controls this or a certain individual. It's the universe. So this is happening because of there wasn't any proper communication when it comes to this whole situation, and I'm also hearing that because you're always kind of disappointed in like people's actions when it comes to you. You're always disappointed of them actually not communicating and not telling you about things that are actually happening that you should actually know about. So the universe is basically taking charge and creating a transformation where everything is literally changing. Things are not going to be the same anymore. Yeah, things are not going to be the same anymore when it comes to these people who are not stable. Okay, thank you, spirit guides and ancestors. What does the 8 of Wands actually entail in terms of not having communication and when it comes to like Libra and Aquarius, what's up with this, with these people not communicating properly when it comes to situations that you should be involved in? So what does the 8 of Wands actually entail, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors? Thank you for the messages. Ooh. Let me just quickly pick up the cards. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so this is in terms of family members. Ooh, family members and connections. Soulmate connections. So this is like a marriage. Ooh. Ooh. So there's a tower moment because of like past connections, because there was never any proper communication when it comes to those relationships. These soul connections, basically this could be a marriage or a relationship. So yeah, so it's literally a tower moment that's happening. Okay. Okay, in terms of people like manipulation, emotional manipulation. So there was never any communication, but there was emotional manipulation when it comes to these family members, friends, your significant other. Please take the message as it resonates. Basically blinding you in the process and not telling you about things that you should basically be involved in. Yeah, so the universe basically had to take charge on some, this needs to stop happening now. I really can't let a soul connection blind a specific person. Like what's the use of that? So yeah, that's what I'm hearing. The universe is basically taking charge of the whole situation now, because there was never any communication, like proper communication, whereby, hence I keep on repeating the fact that you were supposed to get involved, but the specific person or entity, like the specific person was not communicating with you at all. So there's a tower moment happening now. And another thing about the tower moment is that it comes unexpectedly. So, and there's nothing you can do about it because the universe is in charge now. Okay. What other messages? Thank you for the messages, spirit guides and ancestors. But I'm also hearing that you've been disappointed when it comes to this situation for a very, very long time. But then you're no more in that mode where you're actually focusing too much on the cups that are actually spilled. You're basically in a mode where you've noticed that, man, I've really been disappointed in this whole situation for a very long time. So I genuinely don't need to be focusing on this. And also, that's also another thing about the universe. When the universe actually takes charge, you're basically gonna start noticing that in like your actions. Maybe you're gonna start actually realizing that, man, this person hasn't been communicating. So you're basically gonna start accepting and realizing that, nah, I need to stop being disappointed and basically just let things be. So you're just letting things be, and the universe is taking charge now. Okay, so spirit guides and ancestors, thank you for the messages. What other messages do you have for Libra and Aquarius? You're basically not disappointed when it comes to this specific person or this entity basically backstabbing you for years. Because another thing about the Ten of Swords is the fact that a person literally needs to be close to you, like very, very close to you, to be able to stab you in the back. Like, you can't throw 10 swords and actually aim like so perfectly. So the person literally needs to be close to you to be able to stab in the back like this. So you're basically not disappointed because you've noticed the whole situation for a very long time, because Ten of Swords, this situation has been happening for a very, very long time, and the universe is basically taking charge now and helping you realize and accept what has been happening all along in terms of this soul connection. Okay, and basically when it comes to the Six of Cups. Okay, another thing about the Six of Cups is that when I look at this, it's as if the woman is actually giving the girl the cup, but to me it's as if it's the other way around. For some odd reason, it's as if she's the one who's actually trading the cup. The little girl's the one that's actually trading the cup. So it's as if there's been confusion all along, and so basically it was as if you were the problem, but now you're actually realizing that this specific entity, I keep on hearing entity instead of like a specific individual, they were the ones that were actually stabbing you in the back. They were stabbing you in the back for years, and actually blinding you in the process, and making you feel or think that it's you while it's actually them or that specific individual. So the universe is actually taking charge now. And another thing about when the universe actually takes charge, there's nothing that you can do about it. So it's literally all about accepting and letting things be, and actually having that understanding that it really happened, and it's all about moving forward now. So Libra and Aquarius, so those are your messages for today. Thank you for tuning in. I love you lots. Bye.